Hola, hiya, buenos dias, and welcome to my YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. I'm an English woman who's lived in this town for many years now, and I love to share news, information and interesting items about the resort to all you Benny lovers out there. So let's get started. Today I'm taking you for a short stroll on yet another slightly dull February morning, unfortunately, along a section of the Avenida del Mediterraneo starting at the Rincon de Loix end. We start at the corner junction with Avenida del Mediterraneo, which leads all the way down to the Levante beachfront. Here on our left-hand side we see the BBVA Bank, which opens Monday to Friday from 8:30 until 2:15 in the afternoon, so if you have financial business to do here in the resort, you always have to make sure you get up early, as once they're shut for the day, that's it, and there's no reopening after siesta time. On our right we then pass a kiosk where you can buy lottery tickets for the Once lottery, whose profits go towards helping the less able in society, and then we swing round to see the rather glamorously named London to Paris supermarket, which in fact is of course just another glorified mini-mart, something Benidorm is certainly not short of. Here along the alleyway you can also find rows of shops selling clothes and other items, leading into the Coblanca 8 precinct, whose main entrance we will pass shortly. Carrying on, we walk by the factory price Precio footwear outlet, who claim to bring you factory prices, as their name indeed suggests, and always have a varied selection of shoes, boots, trainers and sandals available. We then see through to the small shopping plaza I just mentioned, where you can find hairdressing and nail salons, a cafe bar and fashion retailers, amongst other businesses. Continuing along, we pass the premises of Zafiro, who are a proper jewellers, unlike many other costume jewellery shops in the resort, and then two back-to-back Chinese-style shops selling the usual fashion items, gifts and souvenirs, hats and handbags, albeit with a second store offering a range of children's outfits inside. Next door, we see the British family-run business of Butterfield's Mobility, who offer mobility scooters and rentals, as well as repairs in their on-site workshop area, and also a small choice of bikes and e-bikes. Adjacent is the Chinese shop Original, who mostly sell fashion tops and handbags, but do have a small selection of hoodies, tracksuit bottoms and jackets at the moment too, to keep up with the customers' needs in this winter time period. We then pass another access to the shopping precinct, where we can see the silver jewellery shop of Tony's Silver 925 in the distance, before coming to the Chinese restaurant Grand China, which opens from midday until midnight daily. Moving onwards, we then walk by the estate agency offices of Inmobiliaria Aero Loix, who have plenty of properties for sale to make your dream of living in Benidorm come true. And this abuts the JJ Bonbon shop, which was closed on the morning I filmed. Next door we find the beauty salon and hairdressers Pamela, who specialise in hair braiding in particular, and adjacent is the Oasis Grill 64 bar and restaurant, who have lovely modern premises along with an attractive outside terrace, but are currently on their holidays until March the 1st. Carrying on, we now pass another large Chinese clothes shop with access down the side of it to the small precinct of Tori Principado, where you can find bars, restaurants and the local branch of the National Post Office Correos, and then we see the small offices of Land Beach Rent-A-Car, where you can hire a vehicle to get you out and about, and also find discounted tickets to local attractions such as Terra Natura, Aqua Natura and other theme parks. Next along is a Banco Santander with two street-facing ATMs for you to use, and then panning upwards we see the main entrance to Tori Principado, where you can find a private doctor's clinic, the English church and also Free Time Benidorm, who offer quad and buggy safaris for the more adventurous amongst you. Moving on, we now see a relatively new business where a franchise of the Alley Hop gift shop used to be, and this is called Bags and Bags, which unsurprisingly sells a good selection of bags. This includes clutches, rucksacks, cosmetic bags and good old over-the-shoulder handbags and shopping bags too, so why not give it a look. Passing the last entrance, or exit, depending on which way you look at it, to the Tori Principado precinct, we see more business signs overhead, some definitely advertising bars and businesses that are now defunct, but you can still find the tattoo studio of Tattoo Central Benidorm here, as well as the Teo Bike electric bike rental shop. Passing a ramp to the private underground parking area for residents of apartment block Coblanca 8, we then see the fashion retailer of New Style. A proper shop as such, they have a nice range of mainly women's wear, along with some very sturdy and colourful hard-shell suitcases. Next along is the Torcal Copy Shop, and here you can find a huge range of stationery, as well as photographic and printing services, photo albums and frames, and other related knickknacks. Adjacent is a shoe shop that hadn't quite yet opened for the day, and then the large Chinese shop Huasheng on the corner, selling clothes, beachwear, toys, souvenirs and much more besides, reaching all the way to the corner and round it onto the next street too. This brings us to the junction with Avenida de Castellón, which leads down to the beachfront, where we see a local delivery driver for Europe Foods unloading, no doubt to supply a local British eatery with some products imported from back home, and this is where we end today's vlog. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this newsy and info-packed walk along a section of the Avenida del Mediterraneo with me, and if you have, please join me again in the future on another of my great street and beach walk strolls, as well as checking out some of my other vlogs full of information, news and reviews on local hotels, cafes and bars. I'll see you out and about next time, and thanks so much for watching as always. Every view and comment counts and is much appreciated. Bye for now, adios amigos, and see you soon. Cheers!